Hey, what's up guys? Today, as promised, we're going to be taking a look back through all of the LEGO Harry Potter sets that were revealed yesterday, and this time I'm going to give more of my thoughts and feelings on it rather than just the information. But first, if you're not already subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I post all sorts of LEGO related videos just like this one, and I'm sure you'd find them interesting. Anyway, the first set that we're going to take a look at is the Hogwarts Polyjuice Potion Mistake. This has a set number 76386 and has 217 pieces included. This comes with 4 different minifigures. We've got a standard Harry, Ron and Hermione, as well as the exclusive golden Harry Potter minifigure. What's really cool is how Harry, Ron and Hermione don't just come with their standard head molds or hair molds, they also come with their alternate hair molds, as after they take the Polyjuice potion, they obviously have a different appearance and a different hair colour, so that's really cool how we get them extra pieces included. The build is more or less pretty standard, however you can add this set to the Chamber of Secrets set, which we'll take a look at later on, and kind of make a more complete Hogwarts. So this is kind of a section of Hogwarts, which again, it's not the most detailed build I've ever seen, but it looks nice and it gets the job done. Next up now, we have the Hogwarts First Flying Lesson, set number 76395. This has 264 pieces included, as well as 4 minifigures. We get Neville Longbottom, Draco Malfoy, Madam Hooch, as well as the exclusive Golden Professor Quirrell minifigure. Now, I did briefly mention this in my previous video where I talked just kind of very quickly about the sets. It's really strange how we get a Professor Quirrell minifigure, as at least in this setting or this scene from the film, Professor Quirrell just isn't there, so it just seems really random to get him in this set, but I guess they're just trying to throw these golden minifigures in whatever sets they can, and I guess it doesn't really have to make too much sense. Anyway, the minifigures look nice. We get a handful of different accessories. The build again is more or less standard, however I do like these different kind of flag pieces. I think they look really nice. There's one for each of the different Hogwarts houses. Anyway, the back of the build is kind of minimally detailed, but again it gets the job done and there's a little bit of detailing in there as well. Next up now though, we have the Hogwarts Fluffy Encounter, set number 76387. This has 397 pieces included, as well as 4 different minifigures: Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley, as well as the exclusive golden Hermione Granger minifigure. Also included in this set is the 3-headed dog or Fluffy, as well as a buildable harp, which the harp build doesn't look too good, but I guess that's kind of the best that they could do, as it is a large harp. But again, it doesn't look the greatest, doesn't look the worst, but I don't think a lot of people are going to be too interested in that build. However, the main build is this little section of Hogwarts, which again, the inside is detailed, and I'm 90% sure that we can add this set to the larger Chamber of Secrets set, which again, we could add the Polyjuice Potion Mistake set to that as well. So a lot of these different sets kind of add into one bigger set, and it just becomes a much more bigger and complete set. However, this has a detailed interior, as I said. I'm not 100% sure what's going on here, as again, I'm not the biggest Harry Potter fan. So any Harry Potter fans out there, let me know what this build is on the inside. As I know what scene it's from, I can remember the scene, but I'm not too sure what Harry's stuck in on the bottom right, so let me know in the comments down below. Anyway, moving on now, we have the Hogsmeade Village Visit, set number 76388. This has 851 pieces included, as well as 7 minifigures: Harry Potter, Dean Thomas, Professor McGonagall, Madam Rosemerta, Mr. Flume, Mrs. Flume, as well as the exclusive golden Ron Weasley minifigure. So this has a very nice selection of minifigures, and this is a really nice build. Anyway, the builds are detailed on the exterior as well as the interior. There's a bunch of different rooms there. Again, I'm not 100% sure exactly what's going on, but it looks like Harry and Dean Thomas, I think, are getting butterbeers, which is a nice, cool, what looks like printed piece. Anyway, moving on to the largest set and the one I've already mentioned, this is the Hogwarts Chamber of Secrets, set number 76389. This has a whopping 1,176 pieces included, as well as 11 different minifigures: Harry Potter, Ginny Weasley, Tom Riddle, Colin Creevey, Justin Finch Fletchley, Luna Lovegood, Gilderoy Lockhart, Albus Dumbledore, Professor Sinistra, Nearly Headless Nick, which is a glow-in-the-dark figure which is really cool, as well as the exclusive Voldemort minifigure. So just very quickly, the minifigures look really nice. I'm a huge fan of all these different minifigures. I'm not 100% sure who this is in the golden robes, or the kind of rose gold robes I guess. I presume it's Professor Sinistra, but I'm not 100% sure on that. But that looks like a really nice minifigure, and I don't think we've ever had her before, so that's always nice. This set also comes with the giant basilisk snake, I think that's how you say it anyway, but that's really nice, as again, I'm not 100% sure, but I don't think we've ever had that before. Anyway, as I've already mentioned, you can add a bunch of different sets from this wave to this set to make it even bigger and more complete. It is a shame how we can't add this wave of sets, Hogwarts, to the previous wave of sets. Hogwarts, as the previous wave did have kind of a similar Hogwarts to this, where you kind of add different sets together to make a more complete Hogwarts. However, this kind of section of Hogwarts will not add to that previous section, which is a shame, but it is nice to start again, I guess. Next up though, we have the Hogwarts Wizard Chess, set number 76392. 876 pieces are included in this, as well as 4 minifigures. We've got Harry Potter, Hermione Granger, Ron Weasley, as well as a golden Severus Snape, which again I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure Snape didn't have anything to do with the chess game thing from the film. So that is again a little bit strange why they're doing this, but I guess who's going to complain as a golden Severus Snape minifigure. Anyway, the build is really nice. It's a classic kind of chess set, but it's a lot larger, and this does double as a functional chess set. I guess if you wanted to play it, then you could. So again, this is a functional chess set if you want it to be. Next up now though, we have the Harry Potter and Hermione Granger, set number 76393. This has 1673 pieces included, and is the strangest set that we have seen in a while. No minifigures are included in this, and the price for this is definitely not, in my opinion, justified for this set. It costs $119.99 or £119.99, and they don't even look that good in my opinion. I think at a glance, yes, they look cool, but if you start to look at this properly, then you can kind of see where the set looks a little bit odd. For example, the hands don't look right. Harry doesn't look as bad because he's got kind of a cape over him, especially with Hermione as she doesn't have the cape. Kind of the edges around her look a little bit strange, her legs look a little bit weird. So these just aren't the greatest in my opinion, but I guess at kind of a distance these would look quite cool. Another interesting thing that I think is a little bit strange is why they chose Hermione, as it's always been Harry, Hermione and Ron, so like it's always just been them three, and Hermione isn't necessarily more of a main character than Ron, and Ron's not necessarily more main character than Hermione, if that makes any sense. So why they didn't go with someone like Voldemort or Snape or Dumbledore is a little bit strange, as kind of Ron just feels a little bit left out. However, that could potentially mean that if these sets are successful, which I don't think this set is going to be too successful, then potentially we could get a Ron kind of big minifigure build in kind of the next wave of Harry Potter sets. But I guess that kind of depends on whether or not people are going to purchase these, which I think these probably aren't going to be the most popular sets from this wave. Anyway though, finally we have Fawkes Dumbledore's Phoenix, set number 76394. 597 pieces are included in this, and this has 2 minifigures, a Dumbledore minifigure as well as a Fawkes minifigure. Again, I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that the Dumbledore minifigure is brand new, and I think the Fawkes minifigure is too. This build, however, is probably my favourite from this wave. I think this just looks absolutely fantastic, and it's definitely taken inspiration from the previous buildable Hedwig set, which I think this would look really good on display next to. There is a lever that you can crank which does move, I presume, his wings, and his head is also adjustable, it looks like, from the back of the box. But that is every single LEGO Harry Potter set from this summer 2021 wave, and that is kind of what I think of them. But that is just what I think, so let me know what you think in the comment section down below. Do you like them? Which is your favourite? Which sets don't you like? Which is your favourite minifigure? Let me know all that stuff in the comments down below. As I said at the beginning of the video, if you're not currently subscribed to the channel, please consider doing so. I post all sorts of LEGO related videos just like this one, and I'm sure you'd find them interesting. Anyway, that is all for now. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next one.